Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Calipso. This was created by Tago Electronics and licensed to Stern in 1982. I had never seen this game before, but it showed up on the game show Starcade a couple times at least. This is an kind of interesting game, but it's ultimately not very good. You control this deep sea diver, and notice that they spelled the game CALIPSO instead of the proper CALYPSO. And Calipso was Jacques Cousteau's ship, famous undersea explorer. But this is spelled CALIPSO for some stupid reason. But you can play one player solo, or you can play two players simultaneous. And that's much more preferable because this game is a pain in the ass sometimes. But you have a deep sea diver, or like I said, two player simultaneous play. And your ultimate goal is to get to the bottom of the screen and collect the treasure and return it to your ship. And once you grab the treasure, a little ladder will drop down from your ship, and you'll want to make it back to that ladder. And on your way are a bunch of sea creatures. Contact with any sea creature at all, and you are dead. You can shoot the second player, or the second player can shoot you. There will be other big sea creatures like sharks, or other giant fish that will start antagonizing you, as well as all the other little fish. And he grabbed the treasure, and he got immediately attacked by these crabs that will appear right as soon as you pick up the treasure, or like a second after, and you have precious little time to get away from them. We will get started here. The controls are sort of like Berzerk, the old classic. You can hold down the fire button, and then while the fire button is held down, you can move the joystick in any of 8 directions and fire that way. Take the exit immediately to get away from the crabs. And that's how you beat level 1. You cannot fire while you're carrying the treasure back at all. And that completely sucks. You are totally defenseless when you're carrying that stupid treasure. Whoops. But yeah, once you get that treasure, because you have no defense, take the immediate exit nearest. The crabs, the giant crabs that will appear, cannot go through those exits. Or any exits. Ah, crap, I screwed up. You can move much faster diving at a downward angle than at an upward angle. And that doesn't help you when you're trying to go upwards and get away from the crabs. Yikes! And get to your ladder. And there we made it. There are a total of 8 levels. You have an air meter, and when you run out of air, when it says 0, you are dead. And you don't seem to have nearly enough air in this game. You have to hurry up, get that treasure, and go to the surface. We will look at the second player mode a little bit later on. We will also look at the remaining stages, and there are a total of 8, and then they just totally repeat after that. There's no ending screen or anything, or congratulations screen. See, there's a different sea life for each stage, but the big fish will eventually appear. I guess I ran out of life. I had to use Bandicam to capture this. Trying to video capture in MAME would not work for a Tago game like this, or for Anteater, or for Lost Tomb, or whatever. So I had to use Bandicam. But that was Calipso by Tago and licensed to Stern. I never saw this in arcades. Like I said, it showed up on the game show Starcade, which was a game show that had contestants, which were kids, play arcade video games and answer trivia questions concerning arcade games. It was a great show. But yeah, we'll look at the remaining levels in just a moment here. Well, I hope you had this is the end of level 4. I hope you had a good weekend. Hope you enjoyed some good college football. Or enjoyed your weekend in another way. Oops, got overran by the smaller creatures. If you die while fighting like large creatures and no more small creatures, the large creatures will stop appearing. So you can just go right to collecting that treasure. But right as soon as you pick up that treasure, those stupid giant crabs start appearing. The giant crabs don't seem to want to go through the ladder to get to you, which is kind of advantageous. The game seems sort of kind in terms of collision detection. Sometimes the enemies touch you and it doesn't seem to kill you, which is nice. But the game is otherwise very frustrating and a pain in the ass. You get an extra life every 30,000 points. Yeah, I should have killed that one guy. You have no means of defense when you're carrying the treasure. And yeah, you dive much faster going at a downward angle, but that really doesn't help you much here. You get a bonus for all the air you had left at the end of a level. I put on infinite lives at this point. I just wanted to be able to show you the rest of the levels. And again, there's a total of 8 of them. Stupid big fish. Yeah, I'd never seen this in arcades. It's really not that good a game. Definitely could have been better if they evened the playing field for you when you're carrying a treasure. But the game's just too cruel, and really you should have more air for each level. Man, it's easy to get overrun on a pretty wide open level like this. In a moment, I'll show you the two-player mode, two-player simultaneous play mode. Get away from me! Shit! But yeah, it just starts over. So let's look at the two-player mode. You can shoot each other. If you have any lives over for either player, then when you carry a treasure back and get killed, that treasure will stay in that place where you dropped it, which is very nice. The buddy system bonus is, I think, for when each player has at least one diver left, and you get a certain bonus, and I think it might get higher in each successive stage. I put on infinite lives cheat for both of us. I just wanted to make sure that we both made it through the level with plenty of lives in reserve, so we definitely get the buddy bonus. And then I'm going to wait till that second player comes down. I'm going to let pick that up and get out of here. Stay away from me. Shit. You bastard. And the other player ran out of air, so that's why he died. But when you return where the treasure got dropped off, you get to shoot the crabs, which is nice. But that was Calipso by Tago Electronics and licensed to Stern in 1982. Well, this is Crazy Clown Ray saying thanks for watching Calipso by Tago Electronics and Stern in 1982. Catch you later with another video. Have a good one, folks. Bye-bye.